To begin your Korean lash lift, you want to start by cleansing the client's natural lashes to remove any makeup or build-up. Here we are going in with the Phatlash foaming cleanser and the Phatlash cleansing brush to just rub the cleanser into the natural lashes, removing the mascara left on the lashes. Once this has been fully worked into the lashes, you want to remove with a cotton pad before going in with your water. This just rinses away any leftover cleanser, leaving the lashes fresh and clean. Then we are just going to repeat the exact same process on the other eye. Cleansing the lashes isn't essential before a Korean lash lift, however it may improve the experience for the client and the finished result of the Korean lash lift. Once we have fully cleansed the client's lashes, you then want to start prepping the client with some under eye pads. You want to aim to cover all of the bottom lashes so that they don't interfere with the treatment. Once these have been applied, make sure that your client is comfortable before going in with our Korean flat shields to place on the client's lids. You want to follow the client's natural lash line when applying the Korean flat shields. And once these have been placed on both eyes, you then want to take your Korean lash lift powder and your Cysteamine Step 1 to form a paste. You want to mix both of these products with 30 to 50% of the powder to the Step 1 formula. Once you have got a paste consistency, you can then use this formula to begin lifting the lashes onto the shields. As we have formed a paste consistency, this makes this system completely glueless, as you no longer need any glue balm like you would in a traditional lash lift. You want to cover the lashes in a generous amount of the formula so that the lashes successfully lift onto the shield. Then, once all of the lashes have been lifted, you then want to repeat the exact same process on the other eye. Once all of the client's natural lashes have evenly been applied with the formula, you can then take your glam wrap or cling film to wrap the lashes as they process. The purpose of using glam wrap is to speed up the processing time, and it also keeps the lashes in place as you wait for them to develop. Once you have waited the recommended time for your Korean lash lift products, you can then remove your glam wrap and then start removing the step 1 solution. To make sure that the lashes have fully processed, you may want to do a bend test on some of the lashes just to make sure that they are fully flexible and easy to manipulate into place. Once you are happy with the flexibility of the lashes, you can then begin removing all of the solution on both eyes. It is super important that you thoroughly remove all of the product, as leaving some of the step 1 solution on the lashes may cause over-processing. Once we have done the first eye, we're then going to repeat the exact same on the second eye. Now that the step 1 has been fully removed, you can then remove the flat shields from your client's lids and begin placing your second set of shields. The second shield that you are applying for step 2 is going to determine the shape for the final result of the Korean lash lift. So it is super important to choose a shield that works for your client, as every client is different. We are now going in with our step 2 cysteamine solution for Korean lash lifts. However, for this step, you do not need to mix the Korean powder with this one. The process is the exact same, so you want to use this formula to lift the lashes onto the shield before setting in place. As the lashes are now fully relaxed after the step 1 solution, the lashes will be super easy to lift onto the second shield, as they are easy to manipulate into place. You want to do this for both eyes, making sure that the step 2 solution is covering all over. Now that every single lash is lifted, you then want to take mini brow lamination brushes or a lash lifting tool to brush the lashes so that they are evenly distributed along the shield. The direction and the way that the lashes sit on the shield at this point of the process is super important, as this is the same place where they will be set once the step 2 has processed. You can already see the difference between the first eye and the second eye before brushing into place. And once all of the lashes are now in the desired placement, you then want to go in with the remaining of the step 2 solution just to fully saturate the lashes and they set evenly. Now that the step 2 solution is on the lashes, you then want to go back in with your glam wrap and wrap the lashes so that the lashes stay in place as they process. Again, you then want to leave the step 2 solution on for the recommended time for your products, and then you can remove your glam wrap after you have waited for it to develop. Then repeating the same technique with an applicator brush to remove all of the step 2 solution from the lashes. Make sure that you are removing this thoroughly so that there is no longer any solution left on the lashes. And now it is finally time to go in with the tint. Here we are using the Phatlash black tint with the oxidant liquid, mixing these together to a 1:1 ratio before applying to the lashes. Make sure that you are applying an even layer throughout the lashes while they are still on the shield. And do this for both eyes. Once that the tint has been applied to the lashes, you then want to leave this on for the recommended time for your chosen brand. Here we are leaving it on for 10 minutes as that is the recommendations for this Reflectosil tint. Then you are ready to remove the tint thoroughly from the lashes. Once you feel like all of the tint has been successfully removed from the lashes, you can then remove the lashes away from the shield using your applicator brush. And then you can remove your shields away from the client's lids. To finish off, you then want to brush through the lashes so that they are evenly separated and nice and uniform before removing the gel eye pads. You can then remove the eye pads and reveal the results to your client, and look how gorgeous these results have turned out.